Good morning, guys. I'm going to make a short, again, a presentation of a KPI's vessel, of which I have already previous made, no? But this is a sort of a reminder, a slight reminder that you should understand, and I want to put emphasis on this reminder. So bear with me, and I'll start with very quickly. Okay. And I'll start with the loading sequence. uh, let's say actual we are now loading in Dampier, Australia, and to load at Gwangyang, South Korea. So this is the name of the vessel, Cape Odyssey, and our cargo to load will be 206,200 metric tons. So this will is the full cargo that we're going to load. And our our trimming hold is 1 and 9, and according to the plan we have a 6,000 metric tons cargo for trimming, and our sailing draft will be 18.23. Okay, and there's no trim, zero, meaning even keel. So forward forward up and mid should be the same of 18.23 metric ton meters of, meaning even keel. So there's no lease, no trim. Okay, so I begin, let's say, in with this last pour of 18, number 18, and the last hole to be loaded will be of number 1 of 9,000 metric tons. So let's assume the loader now is loading in hole number 1, a loading of 9,000 metric tons. Now the foreman came on board or advised the duty officer that they have already completed loading 9,000 metric tons in hold number 1. So he advised that you, say you are the chief officer now on board, was advised by foreman that you have to do a drop check around the vessel. So you go around, check forward, up, and main, port and starboard. So you check how much draft now. So you will know how much cargo remaining on board for trimming. So upon completion or after going around the vessel, you, the chief officer, and the draft survey agreed that according to your figures in forward, your draft will be 17.68, and your updraft will be 17.80, and your mid-draft, mid meaning port and starboard, actual reading mid-draft will be 17.74, and both of you, the surveyor and you as chief officer, that your sailing draft mid will be 18.23. That will be your sailing draft, okay, or your departure draft. Since now you have the figures forward, up, and mid, so you're going to put it now in your computer or in your program. So let's go to your program. So according to your readings, forward is 17.68, okay, and your updraft is 17.80. Okay, check if you got the right figures. So forward is 1768 and up is 1780. Okay, and according to your actual reading or your mid-ship drop, port will be 1774. 17.74, and your starboard mid is also 1774. Okay, so with this figure, uh, both you and the draft survey agreed to these figures of your draft reading. Forward will be 1768, and your updraft is 1780, and your mid port is 1774, and your mid starboard is 1774. Okay, so there's no list, and with this initial draft, forward and up, you have LCF of 0.30, MTC of 2989.32, and TPC of 138.69. Okay, and according to your plan, your sailing drop is 18.23, or your maximum drop is 18.23. So your maximum drop is 18.23. So you put your maximum drop here as 18.3 as your final mid. 18.23. Okay. Now, since this is your sailing drop or maximum sailing drop, your sinkage is 49 centimeters or 0.49 meters, which means from your mid of 17.74, you need 49 centimeters to reach 18.23, meaning from 1774, you have to sink your vessel of 49 centimeters until you reach the departure draft of 18.23. Okay, so how do you convert this 49 centimeters into metric tons? So from this formula, this is the formula, which means K8, which is your sinkage of 49 centimeters, multiplied by 100, which is constant, and multiply by your TPC, which is the M3. This is TPC. I repeat, to get this, to convert this centimeters into metric tons, you multiply your sinkage, multiply by 100, which is constant, then multiply it by your TPC, and the figure you will get is 6,796.9. Now, how do you get this 138.71 TPC? Is from your sailing drop of 18.23. So you interpolate your TPC until you get the right figure of 138.71 of the maximum drop of 18.23. So with this figure, I just place it here. Now, since this is the recommended drop, recommended figures for trimming hold as recommended by your program, so we will see what happens if we will load this 6,796 or 97. So in this cell, you put this figure 6,797. Okay, so when you put this figure and here, results after loading, so after you load 6,797, you will get the mid sailing drop of 18.23, which is the same with this one, and you have sinkage of 49 centimeters, The same with this one. So it is recommended that this is the exact figure that's going to load. So from here, then we go to trim holes 2. So we go to trim 2 holes. So here, trimming with 2 holes, you will see now the figure of as recommended for loading 6,797, and here we see also 6,797. Here's the initial draft, the mean, and the trim. Okay, since according to your plan, the trimming hold is 1 and 9. Okay, so we change that to 1 and 9. Change it to hold number 1 and hold number 9. Okay, then according to your plan, you will have no trim. Okay, it's an even keel, so your trim should be 0. So this trim should be 0, so no trim. So we put that to 0. So trim will be 0. Final trim will be 0. Okay. Now, the question is how much are we going to load in number 1 and how much are we going to load in number 9. So this program recommend that you load number 1, hold number 1 is 3,176, just round it up, 3,176, 3176. Okay, so you put here 3176, this one 3176, then your hold number 9 will be 3,621. Okay, there 3,600, and you will now get your final departure draft of 1823 forward, 1823 up, even keel, and your main will be 18.23, and you have a 0 trim, and your deflection will be 0. I will explain this later. So we go to this one. Since you have already put your figures correctly here, so your forward drop will be 18.23, your up drop will be 18.23, your trim is 0, and your mean is 18.23. So there's no trim. And this figure of 18.23 is from where you get this figure. Okay, let's say if you want to change this one to, let's say, put 6,500. This is to give you an example. So your 6,500, your ceiling drop will be 18.208, which is this one. See, since this is not your ceiling drop or your remaining cargo for trimming, so it should be 6,000 as recommended by your program. So 6,797. I'm sorry, 6,6797. Okay, so 6,6797, the same, and you get 18.223 here. Then you get mid, you'll be 18.23. Okay, then you will have 0 deflection because your main is also the same as 18.23. Okay, so what I am going to emphasize here is your recommended cargo for trimming. So since your program is this one, recommend. Let's say the surveyor says, no, I want 6,200. 6,200. If you listen to the draft surveyor with this figure, what happens? Your selling draft will be 18.18. And what happens if you put 18.18? Then your forward draft will be 18.28 up, and you have trim by the head, and you have you will your selling draft, you will not meet your selling draft. So what I point here is do not listen to the draft survey. Believe in your program. So when I say believe in your program, whatever the program says, this one, then you put 6,797. But if you believe in your program, what happens? Then you will have the selling draft here. And the sinkage of 49, and you will go back to your selling draft. Okay? So the point I want to emphasize here is whatever the draft surveyor recommends, you better check and believe in your program. But if you believe in your program, you will do it right. So this is what only I want to emphasize, because this is very important. There are some cases where you listen to the draft surveyor, then later on you'll be short of cargo, or maybe you overload. Okay, let's overload. The surveyor says, no, this is not the right figure. He says 6,900. Then you put here 6,900 according to the surveyor, top surveyor. What happens? So you have overdraft of 23744. So what happens now if you have that figure? Okay, and see what happens if we have this figure 6,900. We go to hold number 1, and notice is recommended number 1 is 3221. 3221. Oh, 3222 na lang. 3222. Okay, and 3678. 3678. Okay, then what will your selling drop? So you will sell up with 24. See what happens now? If you listen to your surveyor, you will an overdrop of 1824. Okay? That will be 18,23744. Okay, this one. So you will have an overdrop here. So if you listen to the draft surveyor, I agree. I disagree to listen to him. So go back to the original amount of cargo to load, remaining cargo to load 6797. Then you will get the exact amount. Okay. So that's it, guys. That is what I am going to emphasize. I hope you like this one. Please click the like button, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.